What's good, folks? Ruds here. Today's hardware review is going to feature the Karve Shaving Company Christopher Bradley Safety Razor. Before we get started, this is on loan to me from my good friend Ronnie Tiller Jr. Thank you, sir, for the loan of this. And I do want to point out that he has taken the liberty of polishing this himself. This is not factory standard polish. Karve Shaving Co. is based out of Canada and specializes in solid brass DE razors with a bead blasted finish. So this looks slightly shinier than you'd see with the factory set model here. This system is a similar system to the Rockwell 6S or 6C system in that the base plates are swappable, top cap is standard, and the difference in the base plates provides you more gap in the razor blade area there. We're going to do a comparison while we shave, both half face, half dome shave today, and we'll talk about this in comparison to the Rockwell 6C, which happens to be my go-to safety razor of choice at the moment. So in terms of build quality, this razor is extremely well built. I would call this on par with premium razors in terms of the build quality, which is quite impressive considering the fact that it retails for about $100 US, depending on the Canadian conversion rate at the time. Given that the fit and finish of this razor is certainly nicer than the Rockwell 6C, and perhaps slightly nicer than the Rockwell 6S, which is made of stainless steel rather than chrome-plated nickel. The tolerance on this razor is really nice as well. The posts themselves really center the blade well. They sandwich well once screwed in, and it's really difficult to get any blade misalignment, and it sandwiches well enough that there's absolutely no blade chatter even at the D plate, which at the time of me borrowing this razor was the most aggressive plate out there. So in terms of tolerance and whatnot, this definitely is better than the Rockwell 6C and definitely better than the Rockwell 6S, given the post geometry as well as the ability to really screw it down tight and hold it in place. Alright, so we're going to talk about the shave itself now as we move along here with the dome shave. This razor in its current configuration is utilizing the D plate and the 3.5 inch handle. That's how it came to me. The 3.5 inch handle weighs 120 grams. I find it has a really nice balance. I prefer short handles, so I would probably opt for a 3-inch handle, which is an option for this razor, were this my own razor. I'll tell you that this razor had a learning curve for me. I shaved for 7 or 8 straight days on the head with this, starting with the C plate, which I mastered relatively quickly, and once I was able to find the angle and sweet spot on this razor, I moved to the D plate, which has added some blade gap and efficiency. For comparison's sake, the C plate has a 0.85 millimeter blade gap, and the D plate has a 0.98 millimeter blade gap. The efficiency gained from the D, in my opinion, is not linear as you scale up the blade gap, but it's nice enough that I'm getting good shaves now that I've mastered the angle of this razor, which for me is a bit shallower than I'm used to. Trying to think what else here. Oh, I will list below all of the current plate availabilities. They now go from AA to F. So I'll list them below with their blade gaps so you can see what is available on the market. They are purchased a la carte. You get a razor and one base plate, so each base plate has its own cost as you want to grab more of them. So in terms of the shave itself, once you've mastered the shave, I find the shave very similar to a Rockwell, which means you can just kind of go at it in cruise control once you're comfortable with the angle and the sweet spot of this razor itself. So I'd say this razor is definitely on par with the Rockwell 6C or 6S in terms of the shave performance itself. Alright, we're back. So where do I stand with this razor? I actually think it's a great value. Given the tolerance and the build quality being at premium level and the price tag being at under $100 for your preferred base plate option, really sets itself apart in my opinion. Nice weight, nice balance, really nice handle in my opinion. If you like brass, you're going to like this razor quite a bit. Similar to the Rockwell 6 Series, it provides a really nice value in the adjustable space, in that once you find your razor of choice in terms of gap, you're going to really stick with it most often. So I urge you to try to grab one of these if you can. Perhaps borrow one with a couple plates from a buddy to see what's really your suited preference in terms of blade gap, and just go to town and have fun with it. So congrats to Karve Shaving Company on the Christopher Bradley razor. I really think it's a great value, and I could see myself owning one in the future for sure. As always, thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Comment below if you have anything to say, and if you're not already a subscriber, please become one. See ya.